Hello friends, Bones here with another spooky 90s movie to review. But this time it's not only spooky, it's also creepy and kooky, with a hint of mysterious. I'm of course referring to The Addams Family. Not the animated one that hit theaters this past October, but I thought that since that one came out recently, it's a good time to look at the classic 1991 film. This flick stars many talented actors from the early 90s, most notably child actress Christina Ricci playing Little Wednesday Addams and Raul Julia, an amazing actor taken from us far too soon, playing the quirky family patriarch Gomez. The movie opens with the Addams about to pour something scalding onto a bunch of Christmas carolers. Now, most people would see this and think they're a malicious family, but some of us would choose to call them heroes. Believe it or not, this movie actually does have a plot. 25 years ago, dear Uncle Fester went missing in the Bermuda Triangle, and Gomez misses his brother more and more each year. At the same time, the family lawyer Tully is in massive debt to his loan shark, the sinister Abigail Craven, and she wants her money. When Tully gets a good look at her son Gordon, played by the legendary Christopher Lloyd, he realizes that he'd look just like Fester if he shaved his head. So the three of them devise a plan for Gordon to infiltrate the Addams house as Fester so he can steal the hidden gold and cash reserves. A simple premise, but one that works as it allows for plenty of sequences you'd expect from a film about this wacky family. You quickly see the kind of scenes that would have been featured in the 1960s sitcom. Pugsley and Wednesday trying to kill each other like it's just children playing, Gomez crashing his train set with an amusing director cameo, and Gomez and Morticia expressing how madly in love they are every chance they get. Actually getting more intense with it than they ever did in the sitcom.
50,000 going twice. Sold to Morticia Addams for $50,000.
Well, they did earn a PG-13 rating after all. The movie also features some new Addams family members along with familiar favorites like Cousin It, who apparently is more of a ladies' man than even Fabio.
Well, people grow, people change.
Truly the voice of an angel. I have to say, most of the main cast are great representations of the characters you know and love without being carbon copies of the sitcom versions. Each actor brings their own unique flavor to their characters. We even get to see Thing as an actual disembodied hand thanks to the special effects of the time. The only disappointment here is Lurch. I don't think it's the actor's fault, but it kind of works against the character that he doesn't speak at all. He still looks and moves like Lurch, but when he's completely mute like this, he loses a lot of what makes him funny. Like how he'd groan at someone or something being completely insane and or stupid. Sometimes his short sentences sounded like they were insulting you sarcastically, which they could have used a lot when any of the villains were in the room. He doesn't even say It just feels like his character is underutilized here. But the film does give us entertaining sequences like Gomez fencing with Tully or the big dance party scene that's just so damn catchy.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, 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 hey! The dance scene actually represents a turning point for Gordon as he stops thinking about his mission and instead starts to feel like he's part of a real family, something he never got from Abigail. He even goes so far as to help Wednesday and Pugsley make their school play even more exciting the only way an Addams could, by ripping off of Kill Bill. In case you're wondering, yes, this is still a PG-13 rated movie. Alright, the movie is rather predictable, but I'm gonna put up a spoiler warning anyway. Click the time displayed if you want to be shocked at all when watching this. While keeping up the ruse of Gordon being Fester, Abigail and Tully legally seize control of the Addams estate, forcing the family to stay in a cheap motel. The kids try to make some money to buy the estate back by selling lemonade to... Wait, is that Harmony from Buffy the Vampire Slayer? It totally is! Alright, that's it. The movie can't possibly get any more 90s than that. I stand corrected. Even Thing gets a job which, well, the job itself is innocent enough, just that he's a hand. They probably assumed audiences would make the jokes themselves. But Morticia, not being one to give up, confronts the villains herself. Of course this doesn't work, so Gomez goes on a daring rescue. In the end though, it's not Gomez who saves the day, but rather Gordon, who decides to betray his mother using a magical book of storms.
I said it!
In the process, lightning from the book hits Gordon right in the head, bringing his memory back. This reveals what you've all probably guessed. Yep, Gordon really was Fester all along, just without his memories. So then it's Halloween night and the Addams clan is finally reunited in their own spooky mansion. But the movie's not quite over yet, as Morticia has one more reveal.
Cara mia, is it true?
That's right, a third Addams kid is on the way, inevitably being the teaser for the sequel. It takes a certain type of audience to like this movie, and that's not a knock of the movie at all. It's just like if the Addams family were to exist in real life. If you're the kind of people who would get mad at the family or run screaming from their mansion, you're not going to grasp the charm of the film. But if you feel you're an Addams at heart, or you're the kind of person who can appreciate their kookiness, then you'll enjoy this movie. Sure, it's very predictable and more over the top than the TV show, but it's a fun 90s comedy nonetheless. Join us on Thanksgiving, where instead of shopping for Black Friday on a Thursday like a bunch of corporate America drones, we'll be watching the sequel called Addams Family Values. Goodbye, friends!